Seeing your notifications, getting directions, ordering an Uber, and talking to Alexa, all inside a light and stylish frame. Is smart glasses technology finally here?
All right, Finn.
Yes.
You went to New York. You only stayed there for 24 hours. My question is, why? What were you doing there?
Oh boy. I have to tell you, I was very excited for this. I wanted the Google Glass to be a thing, but it never really took off. But I think I found the next Google Glass. It's a company backed by Amazon. It's called Focus by North, and it looked amazing.
These are not your standard glasses. They have a light of their own.
I saw things about it on their website, great features. It said available now, you can buy it. And I thought this should be our next video. Exactly.
This was what Google's smart glasses weren't.
Exactly. So, after realizing that, I thought I should just pick these up, but it turned out the only way you get them was either going to New York or going to Toronto, where they had stores. I couldn't order them online, there was no way, and there was not a lot of information. I couldn't find real videos. All I could find was like a video by, I think The Verge did a video, CBS did a video, like some news articles. These look like stylish glasses, like glasses I'm wearing now, stylish glasses that are smart glasses and connect to your Android or iPhone. So I decided to go to New York and pick them up. It is 9:35 p.m. We had an idea for our next video.
Yeah.
And it involves me flying to New York tomorrow morning. So we're booking the ticket right now. Fly to New York in the morning.
Oh my God, dude.
Right?
That's incredibly quick, dude. What time is the flight? Exactly.
7:40 a.m.
We would have to leave here at 4:40.
Yeah. The flight's at 7:40, so I'd leave here.
Wow, dude.
Okay, I'm sold. Let's do it. I'm booking the flight right now. Boom. And there we go. I'll be in New York by this time tomorrow. If anyone wants to go to New York, let me know. I'll be there. There was a flight that was cheap then, so we booked it right then. I left New York to get these glasses that I really didn't know anything about necessarily.
Okay, what are they all capable of though? Can you watch videos on them?
I don't know.
No. Do they have like a heads-up display?
It's a head-up display, but you can't watch videos. Like what you can do is like Google Assistant, basically. You can take phone calls. I'm assuming like with the speaker. I didn't actually see anyone doing that, but the thing is, nobody knows what the features are because there's no real good videos on it.
So, how was the flight?
So, yeah, it was crazy. I've actually probably never booked a flight that close to it actually departing. But yeah, flew to New York. It was kind of a crazy flight. There was a lot of connections, but I made it there. And I popped on Instagram that I was going to be there because I wanted like someone to help me figure out how to actually get around in New York.
We didn't book a hotel for you either.
Right, I didn't have a hotel. Luckily, I made a friend, Noah. Absolutely amazing guy. He also had 2 boosted boards. So we hung out, he showed me how to get around the city, and we went to the appointment that we had made together.
All right.
How are we looking?
We are looking.
We are still looking currently. That's how exactly we're looking.
Let's do it. You got stab it once.
Stab it once? I'm being conservative, you know? Alright, so we're here at Focus by North. My appointment is in 10 minutes to try and pick up some of these glasses, so we'll see how it goes. And this was it. I was so stoked. The shop looked legit. I've been talking to Noah about it. It's like this company that's backed by Amazon. The smart glasses look so cool. The shop looked amazing. On the videos, you could get an Uber with the glasses.
Right.
So I was like, I could leave that right then with these glasses and get an Uber. Stoked about it. So stoked. The person was there with an iPad. I had my appointment to get these things, right? There was another person there with an appointment right after mine. They were getting their glasses too. Like, we're all just here getting smart glasses, and the experience was sick. I expected it to be just like, oh, you put them on and you can see. Maybe they do a little bit of fitting to make sure it works, a little bit of, you know, sizing because it's new. But no, you go into this room, they have a 3D rig, scans your eyes, and makes an actual model of your whole entire face with your eyeballs so that it can like perfectly fit it to you, which I don't even know why. I don't even understand why, but that's really, really cool that they do that.
All of this is basically so that the image is at the exact distance that you
Right.
need it for it to
Exactly.
focus in the right way.
Because these are going to be like these sort of like virtual, you know, HUD display, like sort of
Right,
like an
yeah, yeah,
Iron
yeah.
Man display, right, in front of you. So they want it to be in the exact right position.
Right.
So they have to calibrate all this stuff. I
Otherwise,
guess.
it's going to be blurry or in a different position.
Exactly,
you don't
exactly.
want.
So-
and that is why you couldn't order it.
Right,
You
I'm
had to
assuming
go
it
there.
actually made sense. It was a pretty lengthy process. It seemed very scientific. So yeah, that makes sense why I had to actually be there.
Yeah.
So I was stoked about it, but it all came down to this very sad moment. A few moments after that, they explained to me the options I had, the pricing, and that it was going to take 10 weeks for me to get my glasses. 10 weeks. I didn't see that anywhere on the website.
Yeah.
Like, I was shocked. Like, I'm here to pick up these glasses. I was expecting to be back here,
Yeah.
giving them and showing them and have them right now. It takes 10 weeks to get them. So if I wanted to get them then, it would have taken 10 weeks. And not only that, but I have to go back for another appointment to get them fitted. There's a sizing appointment and a fitting appointment.
What is
it
the
said,
difference?
It said like book your appointment now when I booked it.
Yeah.
It didn't say like book your first appointment. Like
Right, yeah.
you have to come back in 10 weeks and have another appointment once the glass actually gets shipped in 10. Like it's like they need to be produced just
right,
for you.
because they're like handmade.
Right. It's like a handmade specifically for that. So I was like pretty shocked. I was a little disappointed. I'm like I thought I was gonna get these right away. I wasn't really clear on that, but I mean I guess maybe that's just the cost of smart glasses right now. You have to wait.
At this point, you will still be willing to go to New York again
Yeah.
to pick them up.
I'm still willing if it's going to be the promise of these glasses that can replace my own glasses and be smart glasses. I'm still willing. So I continue on with the process, right? And I was still having a good time. Like, all right, maybe that's what the price is going to take. So I'm like, I will fly back down if I need to and pick these up. It could be worth it, right? It
could be worth it.
And because they calibrated these glasses to my eyes, I got to actually test it, which was great. So they had some glasses. They loaded the software on that they had just calibrated. And I put them on and tried it out and was so sick. Immediately put on these glasses. They feel like normal glasses. They're a little bit more bulky, so you kind of feel like you got some bulk in your face. And the ones I was trying was not the style that I was hoping to try. They looked a little bit, a little clunky. But I put them on and I could immediately see this really cool holographic
Wow,
HUD,
so they
which
actually
was,
work.
Which was sick. It was hard to see in video, so I don't have many good clips of it.
Right.
But basically, in the store actually, they had some virtualizations of what that would look like. So I have some shots of that, so you can see like what it would look like inside the glasses. Basically, the way they work is it actually is projecting onto your eyeball. It's not projecting onto the glass. It's reflecting off the glass into your eye. And so there's really no way to actually see it because it is literally only displayed into your eyeball.
Whoa.
So
that's
it's very different than other technology. It's very like pretty cool, right?
That is pretty cool.
Projects it into your eye.
So you tried some of the glasses and you saw that.
Yeah.
Why weren't you able to just take those glasses?
That is a very good question, David. That is a very good question. And I really couldn't say. I don't know why. Trying them on, I could see this holographic display, and I was like, I wish I could just take these glasses, but whatever, I guess I can't. But I was still trying them out, and they give you a ring that you can put on. So the way they're controlled is with a ring that you put on your finger, right? And you can move around and do little stuff, right? You also have to get that sized. So you have to get the perfect size of the ring.
Oh
So
my
it's
gosh,
whatever, right?
a lot of sizing.
Yeah, there's no adjustability.
I kind of like the concept of the ring. How did it feel though?
The ring felt good. It felt good on my finger. I felt like at a certain point, I would just have to get used to having a ring on, like a bulky ring. It's not like a thin ring. It's kind of a bulky ring.
Right.
But functionally, when I am using it, it felt great. So I immediately started going through the menus, checking it out. Me and Noah are still pretty stoked about this, right?
Yeah.
But I immediately went through the menus. I
Right.
immediately went through all the menus in 2 seconds. Like boop, boop, boop. That was all the options. It was like maps, and then text messages, and then Uber.
That
was it.
Like, could you order an Uber with those glasses?
Right. So I could. There was an app like Uber,
Yeah.
and I could order an Uber with the glasses. I could say, I'll call an Uber to my current location, right? So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And I asked if there was more, what other ride sharing apps maybe had to deal with Uber or whatever, right? It turned out Uber was the only app at all on this device. So basically, what these glasses can do is literally exactly what the video stated.
Among other things, it can tell you the weather, give you walking directions, and display text messages. You can even order an Uber using them.
It can only show you your text notifications. You can't text anybody.
You can't
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 text
actually
anybody.
tell, hey Alexa,
Yeah.
text my buddy.
No, you can't. There's no Google Assistant. There's Alexa, but it's a dumbed down version of Alexa that can only tell you a joke or tell you the weather or tell you random,
Interesting.
very small.
You can't make calls.
You can't even call somebody on the glasses. It has a microphone,
Yes.
so you can talk to Alexa, and it has speakers to respond, but you can't talk to anybody on the glasses. And I asked them, and they're like, yeah, we're not really gonna do that. It's not a thing that we're doing.
Wait. They're not even planning on doing it?
It doesn't sound like it. Like this person didn't seem to know, but they
Right.
seemed to know that they weren't going to.
Ah, interesting.
It's like they didn't seem like the kind of person who would know, but they said, oh, I know that's not really what they were for. They're not for that.
Interesting.
And I was like shocked. At this point, like everything's falling in on itself. Like I was promised this product that was like smart glasses.
Yeah.
And sure, they're kind of smart glasses, but they're smart glasses with literally only like 5 features.
So
right?
that's super interesting because I think we watched this video,
Yeah.
the CBS one, where
Yeah.
they were talking about how, among other things, it had these functionalities. There were
Yeah,
no
I can
other...
I can go to that video right now. Let me see where it actually is. I can go to that video. I'm pretty sure literally the things they stated were exactly the amount of things you could do. Let me listen to this. Wait, let me see.
Among other things, it can tell you the weather.
Okay, listen. Sorry.
Among other things, it can tell you the weather, give you walking directions, and display text messages. You can even order an Uber using
You can
You
even,
can
order an Uber.
That is the 4 things that it can do.
Dude,
Like,
that language is so misleading.
I flew to New York, okay? I flew all the way to New York, and I sat there and talked to this person for as long as I could to see everything these glasses could do because of the commitment that I made to go get them.
Yeah.
And it was those 4 things. It was, you can, tell the time, you can get directions, see notifications, and get an Uber. Like, that is the functionality of these glasses. If you care that much for the functionality, then sure, it did work.
So here's the thing. Even if these 4 things are worth $600 to
Yeah.
you to have in your eyes,
Yeah.
you can't actually get them though.
You can't get them. That's why I felt so weird. At that point, I was left feeling like, what do I do now? Like, do I
Right.
buy these? Like I don't want these anymore. From what I was shown, it seemed like this amazing product they want everyone to have.
Yeah.
Right? But in reality, the product is so empty. There's not much you can do with it. It's so hard to get, and it was gonna take me forever to even get these. And some of the key things I wanted to be able to do, like just have a phone call, right? Like talk to somebody, send a text message. Like you get an alert, you have to pull out your phone. You can't be like, oh yeah, respond, or like, okay.
When you
all
hear-
all it have to do is send that mic information to your phone and make it happen. Like, whoa. It's so
Yeah.
simple. Like,
When they say backed by Amazon
Yeah.
and includes Alexa, you would imagine
A
it
lot of
being
features, yeah.
able to at least answer a text,
Yeah.
pick up a call.
yeah. So anyway, very confusing. I couldn't figure out what exactly the usage for it would be. So at this point, I really didn't know what to do. Me and Noah basically, we left the store. I made sure there was an option for me to buy it still. Do I even want them now? I don't know. Like, is it worth getting these glasses now? Like, I don't know if it's even like, after what I saw, I spent literally like 10 minutes trying to use everything that I could. And I feel like I don't need them anymore after 10 minutes of
Yeah.
using them. Like,
It's not worth
there was nothing
$600.
more to explore. So I was left not knowing what to do, and we left the store, just kind of explored New York a bit more, ran around boosted boards. It was so much fun. And I was checking my phone after that. I was messaging you about how like this, kind of trying to figure out what happened a little bit. And I was looking at my phone, and I was being advertised this product.
Wow.
And ever since then, I'm still getting ads on my phone right now. I can show you a screenshot. I'm still getting ads right now for Focus by North glasses, only $5.99. Shop now. Right?
Shop
like,
now.
I'm not anywhere near a place where I could buy them, and I'm being advertised this as like the consumer smart glasses. Like, this is something advertised that I would want to get.
Yeah.
In reality, it's something I can't get without literally flying there twice. So it's really, at this point, I think you said it best. It's vaporware at this point.
It's vaporware.
It literally is. It's like, technically it's been made but not produced. Like, they're
Right.
producing one for each person that buys it seems like. So it really is vaporware. Like, it's not.
It's
a
super
thing.
interesting because it seems that the process is not really scalable.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't know
super
what their plan was. I
surprising.
don't know what their plan was. Like I go as far as to say they're not real features. They're like it's like a demo.
It's like a demo. Yeah.
I mean, maybe in the future this product is going to be great, but what we saw and what I went to New York and saw was a demo of a product that I couldn't really buy.
What boggles my mind is why they are advertising this. I'm wondering if what they're actually doing is just trying to build a brand before they even have a product. They're
They want,
building
like, a
the
name,
brand
yeah.
before the product so that the public might be ready for their second version of
Yeah.
these glasses.
Yeah, and that's possible. The thing too is that like I was so excited for this to be a thing, to finally have like an Iron Man type HUD in my eyes and be able to be walking around talking to you right now, but to see, like text messages coming up and see the time and see all these things, kind of like Google Glass, but in reality now, like backed by Amazon. It was hyped to be the real thing, and I really want to make a video about it too. I wanted to get the product, but as it turns out, like I couldn't get the product, and also I couldn't do anything with the product either. So here we are. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. I'm so ready for smart glasses to be a real thing, but they're not, and I don't know what to do.
But whether consumers are finally ready for smart glasses is yet to be seen.
The technology just isn't quite there yet. So yeah, we're ready for smart glasses. Smart glasses just aren't ready for us. At least not yet.
Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the little bell to be notified when we make a new dope and crazy video. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell. See you all later. Peace.